breastfeed it.
Try to relax your anus.
Oh, I thought I had the mic on. Did you hear my beautiful burp before? Philip Brunel is the man. Hello, everybody. A lot of people have requested this. Holy shit, there's 376 of you here already? What the fuck? What's up, Swag Bay? What's up, everybody? How are you? Quantum TV tickled you. I hope to God that's not true. See, Deadeye, good thing I checked the chat. You popped the super chat. Sure, I didn't even see it. J Station had his Twitter account banned. Gee, oh no. Look, I don't care. He was on. What did he do? I don't care. He's on Twitter. I don't give a fuck. He's not on Twitter. Please don't be. I wasn't gunning for him to be banned. You know, but do I care that he's banned? No. What's up, Mari? How are you? Developers. I'm pissed because my kids are sick. It's not just like a cold. They have a fever, so I'm probably not going to be able to see them this weekend, which I'm not happy about. But with I can't afford to get, I could get, kids have colds all the time. If I went by colds, I would never see them. But if they have like a fever, it's like, I'm like, ugh. Well, like I said, she's fine. She's okay. My daughter was in the hospital for a day, but she's perfectly fine. They thought she had a urinary tract infection. She may have been starting to get one. And if she didn't go to the hospital, she may have had it, but they prevented it. But that was it, though. The only reason that because there was nothing else open, so she had to go to a hospital. But she's fine. She's home. Ron Gilbert is a man, a Monkey Island man. People need to get off his junk. I am sure the game will be awesome. Yeah, and it's not okay what was happening to him, but I wish people would realize, I guess because I do this social fucking media shit every day for a living, making an announcement that people are making you stop doing something. Like, like I'm not going to comment on anything more because people are being assholes. Like, unfortunately, people are going to be assholes, Can I getting blabbing DSP and endless cucumbers? Also, you think TikTok is actually going to be banned? Who the fuck knows? I don't know. Have we already been through this before?
Cucumbers.
I'm drinking these teeny tiny I gotta pick up seltzer tomorrow. I'm almost out of seltzer. Who is messaging me? Hold on 1 second. Fun fact, the first learned DSP was from Guru Larry, a.k.a. the fact. I know how you know Guru Larry very well. He's a good dude. Yeah. There's a lot of... Didn't Total Biscuit talk about... Like, DSP is very infamous. DSP is a very infamous man. So he's been known around the world. Let me make sure here. So, anyway, sorry, my mind's all over the place. Holy shit, we're at 500 people already. I'll be damned. Why is someone messaging me now? So, this is what a lot of people have requested. Quinn Mel, how are you? Thank you for the banana. A lot of people have requested me to look at the original This Is How You Don't plays. Evil AJ, I think, was actually like the first person to put these together. So, watch the gay Pinocchio starting Pauly Shore. Well, tonight we're going to do this. What again? This is how you don't play from a game. Well, first off, this is the one. This is back when DSP in 2013-ish. Maybe it was 2012, but he was still defending the fact that he was filming instead of using direct capture. And his excuse for it is pretty amazing. All right, so we'll go here. We'll make this full screen. Should I... Oh, go away. I don't want to use you as a default browser. Screen capture. We'll put it here. Yeah, that's a good size. That's a good size. So this is back when... So, because here is the thing for people that don't know about Phil. Phil, you're going to be talked about a lot, especially with the whole Keemstar thing that would happen. You could say I'm a bully. You could say whatever I am, which you know I'm fucking not. Deal with it. You're absolutely, positively insane for not doing that show and not taking that sign-on bonus. That would give you a Kickstarter to your career. Even if you don't want to do it after the year, Phil, you would get a new audience to come into your fucking streams. But your head is made of cement. I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you. How exactly is one breastfed? It's put into a bottle beforehand. That literally means being bottle fed. Love you, Rich. Much love. That is the point, and that's why it's on my soundboard.
I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you.
Because it makes zero fucking sense. So this was Phil justifying why he was just filming with a camcorder, recording a screen in, I'm pretty sure this was 2013. Anyway, here's Phil to tell you more.
What's up, everyone? Darkside Phil here with a special vlog today because it's been quite a while since I did one of these. And a lot of people, I think, have either become, new fans, new viewers, or they never saw the old one. What we've got here is my setup of how I record. Now,
yeah, and it was probably by Ralph, too. Again, I don't know, and I don't like... But would it shock me if it was Ethan Ralph that swatted Medicare? Would it fucking shock anybody? Yeah, if you have vertigo, I would advise you to take your medication now.
As you can see,
Dude, he went kicking and screaming into the capture card area. He was like... Anyone would tell you got pissed when people talked about it. Anyway, I'm going to shut... What are we, 19 seconds in?
Direct capture, very different from what everyone else does, and I actually recorded my gameplay in this style probably way before the majority of people out there who actually do gamelay footage these days. Claiming options.
Phil the Trailblazer Burnell.
I have to change this to... This is a drop down saying, what are you saying that you own? I have to change it to say audio visual.
No,
I
Bo,
own
I'm
the
not
audio
playing the
visual
video.
rights. I have to make sure all the boxes are checked down here. Okay?
Now, this part with Evil AJ, I'm going to disagree. Walkthrough guide, how to. It kind of is. I know I'm talking to probably a kid who's like a 15-year-old kid now who's a 25-year-old man who doesn't give a fuck about any of this anymore. But if we are going to get technical, he is technically doing a playthrough and a walkthrough. Maybe not great, but he is. So it's not, those are not misleading tags if we're going to be objective here. All right, back to the video. I'm now going to shut the fuck up again. Thank you. Have a great day. Yeah, but he's not. AJ? Why am I talking to a kid of the past who's not probably, like I said, a grown man who doesn't care about any of this? Oh, and by the way, this is not the first time I caught you putting misleading tags, so stop being a hypocrite about bashing the YouTube. Now on the flip side, remember Phil was mad?
Then I have to make sure that
because Tobuscus had ads on his video. Remember he made a whole video about that? I mean, I kind of get it, but I don't know. He just did it in a Phil way.
It says gaming. I've actually set it to default to say that, so I'm usually okay with that. And then I have to hit save changes.
It's amazing how it doesn't look that much different
of
from
how
now.
I do what I do. And one last thing. A lot of people say, Phil, you have no excuse. Why don't you do direct capture? It would actually be easier than your current setup right now. And to which I respond, it's this simple. I want you to look at my setup.
It's much easier just to record everything on one SD card. Put even less effort in. Fun fact, the comment on any old account called Caffeinated Gaming, it made into one of the DSP. It said that his French accent was terrible. What happened with French accent?
You see the size of my TV? You see the nice subwoofer surround sound speakers I have here behind me? The surround sound speakers, see them? You see that?
I can't believe he tried to do this to convince people. Yeah, Phil, every capture card, even back then, had a pass-through. You could still play shit there. Just get a long USB cable from the capture card to your computer, and you can record into your computer and still sit in the comfort of your couch. Like, everyone knew that back then, too.
Most people who do direct capture, here's what they do. Here's their computer. They walk up to their computer and their tiny little fucking monitor, and they sit here and they grab a headset. Here's my headset from my computer. And they put their headset on their ears, and they're playing on a controller here in front of a small monitor.
Ready for some cucumbers, yes.
Cucumbers.
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 Cucumbers. Cucumbers. Cucumbers. Cucumbers.
Talking into a headset to get their commentary and having the audio of the game go through.
Oh, dude, this is at a time when it was like a flex. This was a flex to say that you were on Machinima. Like, I'm on Machinima. And this was still when Phil was on the rise because he was only at 125,000 subs. He peaked at like, what, like 190? Like, he was still growing.
Through the headset.
Nice music choice.
It sounds like a woman's voice that did the cat, like when you hear
Skip it, flip it, Oh God, Mario Paint.
I wonder if voice actors actually did that.
And somebody caught a sex tape from having sex with another jock guy.
Wait, is this based on a true story?
Yeah, and then he went away and he became
Logan Paul signed a WWE contract. They have like the weirdest. Look, I'm not knocking their success, but they have like the weirdest. How do they go from doing Vine to fucking pro wrestling and like fights and MMA and boxing? I'd like to think Phil. So you want to see Phil with Philip Burnell with an erection, is what you're saying? Hey, I'm in talks with them about it, Tommy. Or no, Luke. Luke. I'm in talks with them about it. Like there's events they have going on right now. But we'll do another one.
here and erased his identity, and he came up with the name BD Joe, which is like, well,
God, this fucking game from Dreamcast. I remember playing this in college.
oh, I don't know, man.
No, not the controller. That's not. No. Exactly.
Use the helmet. Oh, it's my face. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am beautiful. Look at this. Oh, look at that.
Thank you very much, Timmy, for being a member of the
Wow,
ones.
looking pretty good. All right. Now we're behind. Hold on. He says you hold on. Oh, so you have to run away. Oh, on the edges and shit. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you mean?
Oh God, this is back when the Game Grumps. From your #1 fan, Quantum TV.
I am thoroughly tickled.
Dad, give me some farts. Love your content. Glad the strike was removed. So, and like I said, the guy who I got the strike from, was really nice. You know, it wasn't a troll. It wasn't anything like that. It was a good dude. We was very amicable. He communicated, which is a rare thing. You know, it was just, you know, it was a smaller channel who doesn't understand how it works, but they were very nice about it. And, you know, everything ended well. Like, that shit's going to happen, you know?
Okay. Nice face. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, I forgot halfway through they could see my face. I was probably making some strange-ass faces while playing the game. Oh, yeah, I was, like, actually yelling. Oh, mud?
What is it, the Wii U game?
Oh, this is kind of neat. All right.
Yeah, well, I was talked back into it by a few people. They made some very valid points.
Child support check just came through today. Yahoo!
Like, I get the point, Evil AJ. Let's go back to Philip Rennell the man. No, it's Phil. He does not understand how stupid he sounds.
Yes.
That's not gaming to me, okay? Gaming to me is sitting in your living room.
Oh, Phil. It's a long time ago, but you still have some... Oh, my God.
Here on your nice couch, relax.
Check out Phil's Bored Ape vid also, okay.
You got a nice drink in front of you. You're ready. You sit down. You got your surround sound pumping. That's how these games are meant to be experienced. Everyone who's told me to do direct capture, when I challenge them on this, they have no answer. So...
What did you no one challenged you. No one. That's the same reason why you won't do the podcast, because you would have to answer shit on the fly. Who challenged you? You're... the voices in your head? Because if anyone challenged you on that, they would easily show you in minutes that even back in 2013, there were many ways. Trust me, companies were set to be capture cards left and right. Remember, I used to have this video is brought to you by AverMedia, this video. They were definitely ways back then to do that. 200%. Even a few years before, you could have done direct capture and still sat on your couch and probably fapped. Hey, I got an idea for babe. How about you review tech? Yeah, well, I am. As a matter of fact, I'm going to push that Game Boy video. We got other things we're doing, man. I actually had a meeting today. Well, actually, I want to remind my editor of something you just reminded me. Hold on 1 second. You should add a clip of yourself saying cock to the soundboard from the sponsorship part of your newest video on the main channel. Sure. add cock to the soundboard. This could have been recorded yesterday. Yes, because Phil has not changed. But I cannot believe even back then in even if this was in 2012, let's say, maybe it was not 2013, it was in 2012. But I'm pretty sure it was 2013 because I remember him fighting with people in 2013 about still filming. And I think that was why he made this video.
The bottom line is this is what I'm doing for now. This is how I've done it. This is how I will continue to do it for now. I'm sorry, but the way I do it is professional. It's actually difficult to do it the way I do it with the adjustments and the things on the fly. And I do it to try to give you the best commentary and, you know.
No, it wasn't just because of money, man. If anything, like I said before, I could have flipped it around, played the martyr card, and then went over to Twitch and had a bunch of people come over there because of me playing the martyr card. So that's not all it was about. Yeah, it makes money, but I could have actually... I'm already partnered on another platform, another major streaming platform, and I could have played that card. I could have pulled a Steve Crowder, but I didn't.
You know, the most videos per day... And it's worked. It's worked since I started on YouTube. And, you know...
18,000 videos in a couple years.
A lot of people...
What is with that hat? I forgot about the hat.
This month for Ask the King have started asking me about live streaming. They've been saying, listen, Phil, it's all the rage right now. Most of the major...
This is a much... No, that's not it.
YouTubers who are doing gaming
because I had other work for him to do. So that's not it.
Are doing live streams. No, not for everything, but they are live streaming certain things and events. Will you do it? I'm going to be honest with everyone. This is the first time I've talked about this like this. I'm considering adopting live streaming and or direct capture in the near future, and by no means am I saying it's going to be everything that I do. By no means am I saying that I'm completely changing the way I'm doing stuff. I'm saying that I may start fooling around with it soon. You're not supposed to be hunched over in a tiny little computer chair, staring
at a
small PC monitor with headphones and a microphone on. That's not how you're supposed to play video games. And someone made a comment, "Oh, Phil, don't you realize that there are headphones with surround sound?" To which I say, what? Why would I want to experience headphones with surround sound? If I want surround sound, I want the sound to be around me. I don't want simulated surround sound in headphones. For me, being that I've had surround sound since, like, seriously, since 2005, I've owned my speakers and the receiver and my setup. It's like, I don't know, it's like, it's Greek to me. Why would people want to do that? You know what I mean? So for me, I don't get it. That's not gaming to me.
He kept on quadrupling down on this until he literally had no other choice. And the reality of it is I get it. At the time, he was making bank. He was making absolute bank. And it was just and that was the best way to push yourself in the algorithm because it was a different time on YouTube. So to him, it was just record a bunch of different chunks of game. You put your camera in front of the TV. He said it was more professional too. I'm like, really? Are you serious? It would, you just put an SD card in, you fill it up, you chop. The only editing I think he did was he would put up the different 10-minute clips and profit, and it worked. So he didn't want to stop anything from doing any extra work. It would have cut into his money, but then it cut into his money anyway because he ended up being one of the first people doing Let's Plays to being one of the, but a bunch of other people started doing them and making them better because they were actually recording footage. And they were actually, not saying obnoxious shit every 5 seconds. So you had a bunch of other people doing the same thing he was doing, but it was better produced. So he missed that may be a minus the fact also Philisms, but that is a big part of the reason why he fell so far behind. Everyone's like, well, I don't want to sit here with a guy with the camera just pointed at his television.
That's like a nerfed version of gaming that you're only doing it so you can do direct capture and that footage for YouTube. It's not how the game's supposed to be experienced. Bottom line is, if I can get the equipment together
and even the argument he had, oh, you could get my real reactions. It's not me. Like, Phil, you could record yourself and just sync it up. You do a clap. I'm doing a video with my editor tomorrow. He's in the video. We're going to clap. So you could still do the natural live reaction, and then you just sync up the audio later. But again, I know what it was really about. It was just easier and quicker to do it this way. And he was trying to make it like, you just want me hunched over in front of it. Like, no, you don't have to be hunched over in front of a screen. I'm sure you knew that. The only way to get to game is in a kill. Yeah, what was with this cowboy hat?
the next few weeks, maybe I'll start experimenting with it with live streaming, maybe when John's here or with some playthroughs, and see how it works out. And I'm not saying that, this is something that I'm going to definitely do and adopt and it's all I'm going to do, but I think that a lot of people, unfortunately, this year, 2013, have said...
Okay, it is 2013. Yeah, so this is definitely... I remember he was getting a lot of pressure.
Well, Phil's not doing direct feed. Literally every other YouTuber is, because they're sitting at their computers squinting and playing like this, which isn't what they should be doing if they're real gamers. But...
That's the other thing. That's where he reminds me a little bit of Quantum TV. It's like, I'm the best at this. I'm the real gamer. Why, dude? Because you're putting in less effort? How does that work? Like, okay, so what? You don't want to... You want to cut one of the extra steps out and just dump the. You just want to talk into a camera and film the screen. I mean, admittedly, towards the end, he had it down to such a science. It was the best looking filmed screen. But by the time he had it down to his science, everyone moved on to capture, so he was not even competing anymore.
That's how they're doing it, and they're all doing direct feed, and now everyone's saying we like direct feed, and it's like the new fad. If you don't do direct feed, you're not the
new fad. The new fad. Yeah, because yes, Phil, everyone should have just stayed filming their fucking screens instead of going to those newfangled where you're actually recording the footage. Oh. Who remembers when Team Fortress 2? Yeah, it's free to play now. I think I bought it when it was $20.
Crowd. You're not, you know what I mean? You're a relic. So maybe it's time to adapt. I don't know. I have to see what I can come up with.
Maybe it's time to adapt.
Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. So we are not only streaming this, we are also doing direct capture for YouTube. So this is going to be a great opportunity for us to stream and...
Wow, Phil, I thought this wasn't possible. Somebody did that. Wait, no, stop. Hold on. I mean, I don't know if I fully trust Evil AJ. So that was really 24 hours later? Come on. Come. That's even worse than me saying I'm retiring from YouTube and coming back 2 days later. Like he literally said it's impossible. He said you can't game on the couch. Oh, here's me gaming on the couch. Phil.
Then test the quality of the video on YouTube later.
I feel like I'm in the future, Phil. Or fly cars will be coming
or 5 years ago when everyone started doing direct feed and I didn't. Yes. You know. Okay, so we're in 1980. It's Lisa, the girl whose hair looks like a...
What the fuck is this?
Mop.
Well, it's definitely a 1980s car. What the hell are they playing?
Well, Lisa, you know, she's not bad.
She's not bad? What?
She's not bad.
She was like Xbox avatars. You find them attractive?
Yeah, I do. I have many posters of them.
Yes.
Dude, so did I. I still haven't gotten mine. I'm going to have to check again. Matter of fact, I'll check right now.
Different hair colors.
All right, what should we call
What
the
is
arcade?
this?
What is going on, everybody? DSP here. And I am going to show you my new setup that I've now been using for about, I want to say as of tomorrow, it's been 2 weeks of direct capture / streaming capability. Okay? Now, my equipment to do the audio and capture, okay? We've got, first of all, my new headset. It is the Turtle Beach Ear Force 7. Why would I want to experience headphones with surround sound?
Put the date there.
If I want surround sound, I want the sound to be around me. I don't want simulated surround sound in headphones. But it does give me the 5.1 surround that I want. Here we are. Full 720p video. This is, you know, the direct capture. Ends up looking a hell of a lot better than what I was doing. Of course, I'm recording it with a camera right now, so you can't tell that it's any better. But it does end up looking a hell of a lot better than just using the camera like I used to. And it's extremely high quality. The audio is great. I mean, massive benefits to doing it, but it is more work for me. And
that was the problem. And you tried to convince your audience, that it wasn't that. Well, 720p was the game. Most of the games on the 360 and PS3 were like sub 720p and upscaled to 720p / 1080p. There was like a handful of games that actually ran at HD resolutions back then. Hey, Rich, look up DSP, A Day of Misfortune. He tells his viewers how terrible his morning was after his breakfast burrito exploded in the micro. Right now. So, I'll sum up the rest of the story. DSP, a day of misfortune. Oh, Phil. DSP, a day of misfortune. Is this it right here? Is it this top one? I'll see if they say it in the chat. I believe, sure it is. I'm just gonna, okay.
Views. I don't want to be Mr. Views. I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth. Squeeze the peel, it comes in. Squeeze banana. Alrighty, what's going on, everyone? Good morning.
That fucking intro.
Why is my leaderboard so crooked? Good morning. Welcome to the pre-stream podcast for Tuesday. That's right.
Isn't it the first stage podcast now?
Right, June 21st, 2022. Welcome to my 7th consecutive day of full-time streaming this week. Incidentally, it is my final.
I'm just picturing Phil singing at the kitchen table. Like a, I am banana, tasty banana.
Full-time streaming day this week. Man, do we have a lot to talk about today. I've kind of shared with you guys on Twitter the fact that this morning has been one of the most annoying, calamitous mornings for me in recent history.
And that's terrible. That's such a terrible thing.
There's a saying. It's called Murphy's Law. And that saying goes as follows. If anything can go wrong, it will go wrong. Okay? Pretty true. If anything starts to go wrong, usually it's all just a big tidal wave, right? There's also another saying. Everything comes in threes. So you would think if one thing went wrong and another thing went wrong, expect a third.
Is he really building this up to talk about a burrito exploding in his microwave? Yes, of course he is. Cyber toys. Enjoy the popcorn. Oh my God.
Third. So far today, in just the few hours I've been awake, 5 things have gone wrong.
It's Tevin's fault.
It's Tevin's fault.
I find, and this is no exaggeration, probably about 80 to 90% of the time that something goes wrong for me, it's because someone else was incompetent or didn't do their job. Just being honest.
Oh, God.
Just being completely and utterly honest.
Birds.
And continuing on. Now, of course, they're not all horrible things, but still, it's kind of like, you know, oh.
Yes, but he cannot stop with the money shit. If he let that go, it would... I mean, it's weird because he's at a point now that I don't know if he can let it go. I don't think he does it on purpose. He's just not self-aware. But if he's, that's the reason people still tune into him is because they are fascinated by him, that he does this spiel over and over again. You hear about people on social media arguing that teabagging in games is sexual assault. Are they fucking kidding me? Well, that was like when someone was in a VR game and someone went up to them and like cyber grabbed their boobs. Like the cyber gaming. It's like they didn't like, I'm not saying that someone shouldn't be banned for annoying someone like that, but no, your breast was not really grabbed. You're not actually being sexually assaulted. Yeah. Like if they're not sending you dick pics or anything, there's nothing illegal going on. He grabbed my non-existent breast. Oh, no. Teabagging. What are you getting, cyber nuts on your forehead? The fuck out of here.
One annoying thing today. Big deal. First world problem. Second annoying thing. Who cares? Third annoying thing. All right, now it's starting to kind of add up. This is getting ridiculous. Fourth annoying thing. What the hell is happening?
Oh, it had a massive explosion.
Today. Are the planets aligned? You know, fifth annoying thing. I think there's a voodoo curse put on me today. It's the only explanation. And the day
here we go, Phil.
Has just begun. Where do we even start? Right? I guess we should start at the beginning. Why don't we just start with today? All right? Rather than me get ahead of myself with the schedule and everything. So, first of all, not that I'm...
Hello, player. I am Chris Hansen. Were you teabagging your opponent, and did you realize they are only 15? Why don't you have a seat right over there? I did a story about that back in the day where some woman was playing some VR game. This is like when the hype for Oculus was at a fever pitch. Remember, like, no one would shut the fuck up about Oculus. With that, who was the kid with the big forehead who made Oculus and who's now worth more money than God? This is when he was constantly talked about, and someone was playing some like bow and arrow game or something like that, and this woman was like, and all of a sudden this man came up and started in the VR world grabbing my breast. Palmer Lucky, yeah. So you mean he wasn't grabbing he was just annoying you in the game, which at worst means he wasn't sexually assaulting you. Like, if we start sending people to prison, so okay, again, like, obviously if they're sending lewd pictures and stuff like that, that's a whole different fucking can of worms. But if we start sending people to jail for grabbing a non-existent ass or breast or penis, we're going to bad places, you know? DSP's equipment is third world. I don't even know what his computer is. I heard it's like he's still using like an 8-year-old computer.
I'm even counting this as a thing wrong. But this morning my wife went to work. Also has a job that she is considered an essential worker, and therefore she works. And Jasper was up because when she gets up, he gets up. Okay, I mean, he's not going to stay asleep.
Such
if
a
she gets
stupid
up and
story.
I continue to sleep, he's going to get up too. So as she's getting ready for work, he wants to wake me up. And I'm like, Jasper, I don't have to be up yet. He's bugging me. Oh, so already you get that one of those days where it's a bad start because I didn't get to sleep soundly in the morning because Jasper really wanted me to be up. Okay.
God. Yo, he's complaining about this. If he had a kid, man, holy shit.
Okay. Excuse me. So I finally get up, and immediately I notice it's already warmer than usual. I'm like, oh, that's right. Today we're supposed to have warm weather. Today, actually, ladies and gentlemen, is officially the first day of the summer solstice here in I think it's the northern hemisphere. So as of today, it is summertime. And I'm actually clicking on the weather. Yeah, it's going to get pretty warm in the afternoon later as the sun comes out fully. Yep. So, already I'm noticing that it's getting warmer. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to have to turn on the air conditioners and everything by the time I get my stream started for sure. Because as soon as that sun comes out and starts hitting the wall over here, the whole house is going to heat up by like 15, 20 degrees. So,
the buildup is insane, dude.
Start to get my day going. Now, for clarification purposes, today is the 21st of June. Normally, my day off is a Tuesday. All right? Like the last few months, if you take a look at my scheduled days off, it's always been a Tuesday. So I would have normally not streamed today. The 21st of the month.
You're very welcome, Blaze. I thank you. I appreciate it.
Is historically when I get paid by YouTube. At this point,
here we go.
I seriously don't even care anymore. YouTube is just such an afterthought to me at this point.
My focus is on the live streams and not YouTube. I make more money off of Twitch than YouTube. I am a live streamer. I am not really a YouTuber anymore.
How that has changed. But he's technically still a live streamer, but he's a live streamer on YouTube.
To kind of elaborate on that, everything that I do on YouTube, including making ad revenue on my videos, people who become members of the channel, people who gift memberships to the channel, and super chats, super stickers, super thanks. all of those methods of making profit on YouTube, monetizing your content, all get gathered together into one bucket, okay? And then once a month, YouTube pays a content creator like me for their work. Typically, it's supposed to be today, the 21st. Now,
oh no, is he going into the holiday thing again?
there are some times when it doesn't happen. For example, last month, the 21st fell on a Saturday. And because of that, my payment was delayed until late on Monday. Now, I know that doesn't make sense. If you're supposed to get paid earlier, why do you get paid later?
Because if it falls on a weekend day, they pay you on the Monday, Phil.
Something to do with the banks, I don't know. There's sometimes when I'm scheduled to get paid on a Sunday and I didn't get paid till like Wednesday. Okay? So, that being said, usually when you're on a normal day, that's a normal day you'll get paid by YouTube, meaning it's not a bank holiday, it's not any kind of a national holiday.
Okay. All right. I love that. That thumbnail is ridiculous. I can't. I can't sit there and listen. I'm tapping out. The incident of June 21st. Like, can we just get to the point, Phil?
Yes, makes me nervous. It's very alarming for me, and here's why.
Wait, is he still fucking talking about the payment?
I rely on that big payment once a month.
Yes, he fucking is. I skipped 4 fucking minutes ahead. 4 minutes ahead I skipped. 4 minutes. Not like 30 seconds. 4 minutes later, he is still talking about his fucking payment being like 48 hours late. Oh my God.
Month to pay all my major bills. Right now, just really fun, okay? So, I went to upload the pre-stream yesterday, and it freezes at 5% uploading and won't go further. Why? What happened? I don't know. So,
yes,
I go back
want to skip.
and I turn and I say, what the fuck? I said, what? What just happened? Now I'm looking at the clock, right? At this point, I have maybe 20 to 25 minutes left on my stream. And
what would happen if you were 20 minutes late, dude? I stream kind of at times. What would happen if you were 20? It's not like you have to open up a business or else people are waiting for food outside your door. Like, that's why I was laughing. Keemstar, I have a schedule. Dude, you have a schedule for what? Like 200 fucking people? Put your schedule aside and maybe do a business opportunity. I think out of 100 and out of the 200 people, 190 that were fucking trolls waiting to clip stupid things you do to make fucking videos about you. I have a schedule, dude. You could fix your burrito. People will wait.
I turn back and I'm like, I'm not gonna have time to try to fix this. Can I fix this? Okay. Oh, great.
It's actually pure grain alcohol I keep in here. You guys don't realize. You think it's a Mountain Dew Kickstar. Oh, no.
25 minutes left on my stream. And I turn back and I'm like, I'm not going to have time to try to fix this. Can I?
That edit was amazing. Shout out to Memeology for that one.
Can I fix this? Okay. Oh, great.
He's actually not terrible at telling stories. He turns a fucking burrito into the biggest tragedy ever, man. Imagine he told a story and he actually was upfront about his masturbation session. He would win a fucking Oscar for it. Watch this.
It's actually pure grain alcohol I keep in here. You guys don't realize. You think it's a Mountain Dew Kickstar. Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Excuse me.
So now,
One more time. Not all the way back, though. Where the fuck is it?
It's actually pure grain alcohol I keep in here. You guys don't realize. You think it's a Mountain Dew Kickstar. Oh, no.
Oh, my God, excuse me.
So now,
I'm done. I swear I'm
so
done.
something else is messed. So that's the fourth thing that went wrong this morning.
I thought he said foreskin.
Okay? So now I'm like, this is...
Maybe he was borrowing the Game Dude's TLC tugger. Maybe we should watch some Game Dude episodes. Yeah. That'll be something fresh from Phil. We'll give Phil a break.
Absolutely fucking ridiculous. Like, this is insane. So now I'm in a rush, because now I have less than 20 minutes to basically...
Dude, you know what I'm doing or running behind? I stream a little bit later, and people don't care. Needs to go on the soundboard. It's just a burp. It wasn't actually the burp. It was how it was edited that was actually good.
Make my breakfast, eat it, and then rush up and get the stream going. Okay? So I make a tweet to everyone, oh, I'm probably going to be late today because everything possible is going wrong right now.
And I bet you like one person gave a shit. Just stream when you... He's making it like he has to do a commute to work. Dude, my commute, and yours too, I don't know if your room is upstairs or downstairs. It sounds like it's upstairs. We have to scratch our balls and turn on our microphones. Stop it. You're making it like you have an hour and a half commute one way to work.
All right.
My dad had that. Tell him about time management.
It's true. He's a dumb shit. He really is. So what do I have in the morning? Well, I have different things I could have. I could have a bowl of cereal. I could have a bagel with like cream cheese. I could have a microwave burrito. In this case, I'll just have a microwave burrito. It's quick. It's 90 seconds. Boom. Cools down for a minute. I can wolf it down. So I toss my microwave burrito in there. It's going. And I'm like, okay, great. You know, I start having my coffee. I'm like, something's broken in my kitchen. I feel like shit. And by the way, I'm like, Kat's at work. Should I text her to tell her about what I broke so that she knows when she comes home what's going on? Or do I not want to stress her out? She's already at work. Do I stress her out even extra by saying I broke something in the kitchen? So I'm thinking about all these things, right? And then, okay. So I open up the microwave. My burrito exploded.
Oh my God. Was that a duck? Oh no, something exploded in the microwave. Who has that happened to, Phil? This burrito exploded. This is his podcast. This is his podcast. Dude, someone wanted to hand you $50,000. And you know what? With him and Wings, it probably would have been entertaining. But the thing is, like I said, the thing that is most important to Phil, I don't know the guy personally, but I know him well enough through his actions and his videos. The most important thing to Phil is to not be a lolcow. And to go on a podcast where he would officially have to admit he was a lolcow is like not acceptable to him. And proof of that is this man thinks that it's he is important enough to tell you about his burrito explosion story. Matt the Dude and Justin Wong have a podcast together, do they? That podcast that we did is coming back to this channel, by the way. I told you guys we were talking about that today.
Everywhere. Oh my God! What the fuck? Whoa! Whoa!
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him.
What in the fuck was that, dude? Holy fucking titty twist!
Taco burrito, something coming out of your Speedo.
Then what the?
See if you damage one of the wheels.
Now the burrito was in packaging, and you have to cut the edge of the packaging open to microwave the burrito. It had launched out like a torpedo, and it splattered all over the fucking microwave. It's everywhere.
It is Tevin's fault. So yeah, the podcast is We're bringing it back. It didn't go anywhere. Like I said, it was just transferring over to this channel.
I'm like, I've never seen it this bad. I never in my life have I seen such a mess from a microwave burrito. It was like a loaded gun that just... Oh, my God. There's egg, there's cheese, there's peppers. It's like everywhere. So that's thing number 5. All right? Within just a couple of hours. Thing number 5 that went wrong. I'm like, oh, my God. So I pull out the shell of my burrito with like 2 chunks of egg left in it because they all exploded out. I put it down on a paper towel, and I'm scrubbing this microwave while I'm trying to eat the burrito shell, while I'm sipping my coffee. Jasper's upset because there's no treat for him that he likes.
File it under a normal day of adult life. I see. I can't wait to see his oh yeah, Hot Pockets. It's like almost inevitable that a Hot Pocket will explode in a microwave without question. Burrito Gate, yes, but it's just like the pulsating chicken sandwich. Cosmic Productions, thank you very much.
He could eat the treat if he wanted. He doesn't want the chicken treat. I got something broken in my kitchen.
Yes.
My fucking pre-stream still isn't processed. 100%. I haven't gotten paid by YouTube. I don't know if I'm going to get paid in time for my day off tomorrow. What the fuck is going on?
Okay. We're going to the game, dude. File those all under normal problems. Like he just made, like, how many times I hear people like people's shit explode in people's micros every day. All right, so we've seen that. Oh, we got like a whole archive. So, for those of you who don't know, like there was a bunch of AVGN clones when like AVGN was like blowing up. There was like RMake 21. There was the Irate Gamer, who was like actually one of the first videos I ever watched on YouTube, if not the first. Obviously the Nerd. There was the Game Dude. There was the pissed off irate large gamer. This is the TLC Tucker guy. God. People are like, oh, these were the good old days, and then you look back and it's like, oh no. This guy has a hell of a story that we've already went over.
Ever since they debuted in Plain Crazy, Mickey, who was a fucking asshole, and...
Well, there you go. Yeah, and then there was Irate Gamer. I'm trying to think of other ones, too.
Minnie have been amongst the greatest cartoon stars of all time. These long...
Well, you heard about the whole thing, how he went crazy. He was stalking a girl. He was mad at his parents for circumcising him, so which I didn't even know until the story behind this guy came out, that there's like some device they sell called the TLC Tucker that's supposed to help you grow back your... I don't know if Spoonie you would consider an irate gamer knockoff or angry video game nerd knockoff.
Lovable Disney icons built our child.
But yeah, this guy turned into like some fucking psychopath, and then like he tried to explain his innocence by using like toy soldiers. He filmed this too, so it's not like made up or hearsay and he was like explaining the story using dolls, like, yep.
But at the same time, destroyed them with their shitty games. One of them
swearing at the cops.
Mickey Mouse, amongst the most ignominiously annoying games I've ever played. Now you're probably wondering, how on earth can you go wrong with me?
There was a time he was like one of the top comedy channels, and this was when YouTube was a fuck ton smaller, but he was one of the top comedy channels in Canada.
Mickey Mouse Castle of Illusion is amazing. We'll just wait and see. Okay, is this Mickey Mouse Capade or Mickey Mouse? And why do they look like they're from the 1930s?
Because they're showing the older style of Mickey Mouse, and they couldn't fit the whole title, and they're just saying that it was there was nothing there that was
New Funhouse. Why?
But they had to try to find. This is actually a good
only
game.
one block of wood nailed to the pole. Are the others just floating? Why even have all the letters on 3 separate blocks of wood rather than one? Why is the...
Why are you complaining about this? Why are you looking so hard into something like...
of 2 not capitalized? And how do Mickey and Minnie know the funhouse is east, not north? Directional signs without arrows point north by default. And...
Dude, what are you... How do you know this is actually grass and not salad? How do you know that under that grass it's not dirt, it might just be a giant turd? Like, stop looking for things that don't exist. Or I'm going to send you Philip Burnell's exploded burrito.
Fun? That's the biggest mistake of them all. Nothing about this house...
Yeah, did he fled the country? Dude, he was fucking nuts.
Is fun. Now, rather than be a generic platformer buried in a mountain of other generic platformers...
I thought it was Capcom that made this.
This fucker wanted to be creative, so Minnie sniffs your farts throughout the entire game.
Where is Minnie sniffing your farts? She's following you. So, game dude, if you followed me, would you be sniffing my farts? Or maybe for me, yes, probably. But you get what I'm saying. When you walk around a store and you're walking behind someone, are they going to say, "Oh, what are you walking behind me to sniff my farts?" Like, what? Stop looking for stuff that's not there. That is what killed this entire, like, angry video game nerd clones, is they all tried to find shit that didn't exist. This is actually a decent game. I've played this a billion times. It's the perfectly fine platformer, and you're just trying to find shit like Minnie Mouse sniffing Mickey's ass to complain about. It's fine.
Copying your every move and following your ass like Tails does with Sonic. Except that Tails is actually helpful, you know, collecting...
Irate Gamer, the Magnavox Odyssey. I've watched like all his shit.
Rings and killing enemies for you, while Minnie is negatively useless, meaning that she's worse than not being there at all. Besides shooting only 1 star at a time later.
Didn't you have to like protect her so it added like an extra element to the platforming gameplay design? Pretty sure.
Later on, she does absolutely nothing. She can't collect items or even be controlled by a second player like Tails, but thankfully she can't be harmed by enemies. She only gets hit if you get hit. You also can't leave a screen unless she's right behind.
I thought there was something you had to do with her. She did add something.
Many times you have to go back, get Minnie behind you, then move forward again. Now, folks, this is what you call bad level design. Sometimes she irritatingly gets in front of you. It doesn't work. She gets in the way. She is the scourge of the universe. Once you get star power enough...
I don't remember this first level being that hard. I beat this level many times.
It seconds after starting the game, you'll have it until the end no matter what, so why not just have it at the very beginning? Sometimes the upgrade is replaced by an enemy, so you have to keep re-entering the room until you get it.
I don't remember having to do that.
Look at this!
What's up, Classy Tech Calibrations?
Finally! Now, even though you only shoot a maximum of 2 stars at a time, while Minnie shoots 1 after the upgrade, by the time you're done, you'll still see more stars than after a fight with Chuck Norris. And Breaker...
Did he really say you'll see more stars than after a fight with Chuck Norris? Would you see stars after a fight with Chuck Norris? You're a fucking bird. You'll see more stars than after a fight with Chuck Norris, because, you know, he'd kick your fucking ass. He'd slap your nipples around, champ.
Your thumb by constantly having to tap the A button. Even with the upgraded star power, the game is nearly impossible to beat. And it's a kid's game. Would have been nice.
Dude, I remember getting past this level no problem when I was like 7.
Nice to have Donald, Daisy, Pluto, Goofy, Huey, Dewey, Louie, Scrooge, and Ludwig. Then again, they'd probably make them all follow your ass and call the fucking game Mickey Mouse Parade. It's bad enough with Mickey and Minnie, and it would even be bad enough with just Mickey, because of the horrendous control. It's sluggishly imprecise, and when you jump one way, you'll freeze.
No, it's not. The controls are fine.
Every time you try to go the other. A mighty pain in the ass when trying to jump over enemies. There's so many of them, and they throw so many things.
Yes, you could get a no daddy no.
No daddy no! Massive slowdown, which can be good, because they move and attack so fast. Some are practically unavoidable. Some take so long to kill, while others are so hard to hit because of imprecise aiming control. Some keep dodging every attack, so you have to keep changing the pattern. And Minnie keeps facing the wrong way when shooting. Also, if you leave a room and return, they immediately respawn. You just have to keep playing it, following patterns and memorizing where everything is.
Yep, that is a platformer. That is what you do. Wait, yeah, did DSP say he could take Mike Tyson? He did say that. Yeah, he's older, so I could probably take him. All right, dude. All right, Keemstar. Keem. You could put up your entire bank account, Daniel Keem, for that fight, and you will make back a 30 times return. Could you imagine Mike Tyson in the ring with Philip Burnell? The fight would last 3 seconds. Phil would be unconscious, and you would be even richer. You get 20 applauses for your boy. No, but you could get 3. That actually sounds like a different applause. Could you imagine, Phil? I cannot believe he even thought. Mike Tyson, he would smoke, believe me, Phil, but he would pound my fat ass into the ground too. Believe me, but I can't believe. Oh, he's older. Bro, do you see that guy in the ring now? He would punish 20-year-olds, let alone us. But not an open queue. Okay. Yeah, I would be 100% down for that. You know, I would be 100% for that. And I would have him on, and what I would do is I would save the super chats for after he left. I'd be able to beat Mike Tyson.
You can't jump while on ladders, which sucks. Fortunately, there's extra lives, blue diamonds that kill all enemies.
Did he even get past the first level? I haven't seen anything but the first level footage.
He's on screen, cakes that recover a bit of health, and red diamonds that recover all health.
Bro, this is one level, Mr. TLC Tucker.
Reveal these items by shooting every square inch of empty space and lights that look like upside down grenades. But there's so many recovery items they make it almost impossible for you not to beat level 1. There's even Adventure Island's Invincibility Fairy, but later on nothing will save you. Now when you fight a boss, the most annoying music plays that is worse than having a cymbal monkey clash its cymbals on your ears. After you beat the first boss and get the...
What's wrong with the... Look, I hate these. They got a shoehorn in these... You're gonna see more stars than if you got into a fight with Chuck Norris and he smacked his penis across your face. And you're seeing stars because, you know, he punches hard. It's like, all right, dude, I get it. A monkey like, what is wrong with it's enemy music? It's that frantic, typical 8-bit platformer music from back in the day. It's fine.
the key, you have to travel all the way back to the very beginning. A very cheap way to artificially lengthen the level. Finally, we get to level 2. I just love how Mickey calls Minnie over, just mocking you because of how fucking worthless she is. Like level.
Or it's just extra flair to add some production value to the game. Either or, sure.
3,
okay.
You don't freeze fall here, meaning they deliberately made the control worse for every other level. But now that we're on the
I love the dubs too, where you could hear like he's just like, and they made the controls worse for every other level. Excellent dub.
The second Minnie falls in, you'll automatically go down with her, which doesn't make any sense. Like,
yes, it's meant to add an extra challenge, and it wasn't that hard. And I'm definitely sure this is made by Capcom, not by Hudson Soft. I'm pretty sure.
How if Popo dies in melee, Nana evaporates. Anyway, you really have to jump the platforms farther than you normally would.
Yes, that's called extra challenge, and it worked just fine. I remember playing this game, the controls were surprisingly good for what they were trying to do.
Sometimes I miraculously forget she's behind me until I die, because, you know, I didn't jump far enough to the next platform.
Well, then you need to get your eyes checked, sir, because I can even see with this, like, 144p footage that she's right there. So if you're missing that she's behind you, that's an issue.
All these fast and tall waterfalls weren't enough, so they had to
No,
add a
he
fucking
kill his entire
jellyfish
family.
on top. Damn it, there's so many of them. Oh, and look.
He was angry at his parents for cutting his foreskin off there.
Breastfeed it, 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 breastfeed it.
Ah, that actually would be a good idea.
There's even
We'll finish this, because people say I go all over too much. And then we'll do that.
What a fucking hack. The music is the worst. It's so nice and cheerful. It's like laughing at me. Will Armageddon rains forth upon this fucking game.
What did he say? What the fuck did you first off? The music in this game is fine. I actually found it catchy. What did you just fucking say?
What a fucking hack.
Breastfeed it, breastfeed it, breastfeed it.
The music is the worst. It's so nice and cheerful. It's
the music is fine.
Like laughing at me. Will Armageddon rains forth upon this fucking game.
I have no. It sounded like he put out his foreskin in the fucking rain. What did he just say? What did he just say right there? I tried to decipher that. Let's try it again. Matter of fact, hold on. We're going to give him the benefit of the doubt. We're going to slow this shit down. We'll do 0.5, so it's not that painful.
The music is the worst. It's so nice and cheerful. It's like laughing at me. Will Armageddon rains forth upon this fucking game.
I still have no fucking clue what he said. I give up. Skip it a bop, dop, 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 flit it.
Think that's enough balls, you croco fuck? Look at this. How is any kid
Rich, my butthole quakes for you. Thank you.
supposed to dodge all these balls? Damn it! Level 3, both the hardest and longest level, is divided into parts. Keep walking and the part will loop. So to get to every next part,
It's like one of the catchiest songs from the 8-bit era. Do not say this song sucks.
you'll have to enter a certain tree in the forest.
I'll come take your TLC fucking Tugger if you say this song sucks.
Sometimes at the beginning. The fastest way out is to make a hole and enter the first tree before the loop, which skips part 2. Make a hole and enter the third tree, make a hole and enter the first tree after the loop, and then walk to the boss. How is any kid supposed to figure this out? Not only are all the trees with holes lies, but so are some that you make holes in. Besides another pattern that's only different by involving part 2, this is the...
I can't imitate it. People say I do laugh like, but I will do one better for you. I'll actually give you his laugh. Wow.
Breastfeed it, breastfeed it, breastfeed it, breastfeed it.
Breastfeeding will never go off my soundboard.
Only way out. Otherwise, you'll be jumping from
The trees
part to
have
part
holes,
for
yes.
what could be hours. I'm not kidding. Just in case that's not confusing enough, if you're ever sent back to part 1, it changes so you can't skip part 2. Oh, and if Minnie falls in a bottomless pit? Yeah. And why must it take like 10 years to make holes and reveal items? You know what's really annoying? Why?
That is what I'll give him. I hate when games do that. The hidden fucking, like, if you're not giving me any hint that there's something there, I'm just supposed to be chance. It's kind of like with Simon's Quest, or duck for this certain amount of time so a tornado takes you to another area. Fucking really, you know. Pretty sure Quantum could do better. Well, they're both insane. Never
Why
mind.
must there be so many enemies guarding the pits? This is one of the cheapest games I've ever played. Other way, you...
I remember the funny thing with this guy, for those of you who didn't hear, who's Technoblade? Why does that ring a bell? I subbed to him because I'm like, all right, I know he's an AVGN clone, but he's kind of interesting. He puts more production value in than a lot of the other ones do. Yeah, I know there's fake walls there. That's true. Okay, maybe I'm being a little hypocritical in Elden Ring. But his thing was, anyone gave him any criticism, he would like frantically take down the video, fix what the person criticized. Then if someone criticized something else, he'd take down the same review that he just did a small edit in. The thing he re-uploaded that he re-edited, he would take down again, fix another edit, upload it again. So he'd upload the same fucking video like 10 times, and I'm like, no, I'm leaving.
Mini fuck. And why is walking on ice...
Who is Technoblade?
...the same as walking on ground? There should be less friction. Damn, those flowers are massive. And they're in the background too, which means they're even bigger. Look at all these enemies. Why are there so many of them? Fuck! Look at this. Why is aiming control so bad? What a fucker nuzzle.
A fucker nuzzle. I gotta look who Technoblade is. Hold on. I'm just curious now because everyone's Technoblade. News. Minecraft competitive. I've never heard of them before.
Fuck. Finally! Trying to dodge them all is suicide, so you might as well try to shoot down everyone in your path. Never would it be wise to hear not shoot. They never end! The music is even worse. It's torture. It's even more cheerful than before, and it's like forcing me to be happy while I'm mad as fuck. Damn it! Look at her cheeks. Look at his smile. Oh, that's funny.
What? How much do you do a 3-hour stream of World of Warcraft? Well, since like 30 people will watch me, again, $500. He died from cancer. Jesus. How old was he? Just like I said for Doom Eternal, too. Only 23?
That's
Jesus Christ, that's so
You've
sad.
Gotta be kidding. This is ridiculous! Now, it would make more sense for this to be the last
I don't think I ever got this far, so he's probably right about this part.
level, because
That's so young, man.
Pete is the
Jesus
villain on the
Christ.
label and the only boss that's actually from the Mickey Mouse universe. But no, there's one more after this. The castle. Yeah, only 5 levels, while Mario 3 has 8 worlds. That's...
Dude, this is 3 years before Mario 3, you clown. I know this is an old review, and he was trying to find things to complain about to sound like the nerd. I get it. But the games were short. The games are motherfucking short, man. They're all short. That's how it was. Castlevania, you could beat in like, if you use save states, you could beat in like 20 minutes. even without the save states, when I beat it on stream, what did it take, guys? Some of you I know were there for that on the other channel when I used to stream there, like an hour, and I played it like it was normal. That's how games were. They were short.
Pathetic. This is where Minnie is the worst. Look at this. Get up here!
Elden Ring was like 100. Took me what, 120 hours?
Today. You grumpy daughter of a fucktwat.
What?
For the sake of fuck.
No, it's not short at all. As a matter of Castlevania, something that you know, they have the upside down castle for the full game. Tickling and tickling.
Fuck.
Oh my god. Yeah, we get it, dude. It's tough to get up there.
Oh, man.
What was that?
Breastfeed it, 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 breastfeed it.
Breasts.
That crow just kidnapped Minnie. That would have been awesome if I didn't need her to beat the level! So now I have to go to the bonus room and win her back. Now when Minnie is missing, the next hidden item you reveal will be the key. So you have to shoot everywhere until you reveal it. Grab it to unlock and enter the bonus room. The goal is to touch the correct...
That sounds like a very Hudson Soft thing to do, so maybe it was Hudson Soft that developed this game.
Bird or whatever the fuck these things are.
Yeah, he's using a capture. Either he was recording it from an emulator, or this is like 3 years before DSP said that he couldn't do what he did on a capture card. And oh look, people were capturing video like way back in the day, in the early days of YouTube, sitting on a couch.
Touch the wrong one and you have to go back to reveal another key to restart. Now, you'd assume that everyone you get wrong only narrows down the option the next time you play. But no, that's not how it works. It's always random, meaning if the last one was wrong the first time, it could be right the second. Because of this,
What's
every
up,
round
Sonia?
is pure chance. And I swear, I had to redo that fucking bonus room over 10 times, which means I had to collect over 10 keys, which by themselves...
He looks like a guy who would stand up and frantically masturbate. Like he masturbates standing up in the corner of his room. And he just sits there beating off. He's like saying to himself, "You're a terrible person. You're a terrible person." I never said I'm not fucked up, so here we go.
Take forever to do. It's a fucking nightmare. Great, what a wonderful product.
Capcom did make this. Okay. I had a feeling.
Fucker platypussy.
Was it Hudson Soft that published it then? Hudson was there, but I knew I was right about how much for you to do a 3-hour stream. Oh, you already answered that.
Look at this. I'm bouncing on air. What? Pete is back and now he's just a
Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll do it for 300. How about that?
random enemy? Why isn't he the
Because I got to think about it. I'm sure people will show up to me for me to be an asshole, so that'll make up for it. I'll do it for 300. And I'll suffer through fucking World of Warcraft. Yeah, woe is me. Oh no, I have to play a video game for money. Wow. No, you cannot, Terrence. Don't ever ask me that again. Like, that's the most fucking first world elitist thing I could have ever said. I'm fired.
Boss. Instead, we get Maleficent. But unlike the others, all you have to do to beat her is go behind and shoot. Could the ending be any worse?
300, I'll do 3 hours of World of Warcraft.
Great. So that was the objective the entire time. To save Alice. Alice?
Yes, it does look pretty cool, the Cuphead DLC.
What the fuck does Alice have to do with it making...
Yeah, what is Hudson Soft is like one of the few developers that went under that bothered me.
Mouse universe! Well, other...
Yes, in a single dono I do. because I would usually, like, if I do goals, I usually end up hitting the goals, so everything would always happen. So that's why I do this singular, like, same with the shirtless thing. Oh, Rich, if we hit 50, can we get you shirtless? I'd be shirtless every night. I would be review mozzarella hairy tits USA.
Than being a Disney character. And that's it? Nothing else?
Yes, that's what happened with virtually all games back then.
You'd be better off getting anal fucked by a walrus with...
Spread your cheeks and just go to town.
You'd be better off getting anal...
elephantiasis of the dick.
So did he just tell me I was going to get fucked in the ass by a walrus with a big dick? Look at his fucking face, dude. Look at his fucking face. Look at, man, he wants me to get fucked in the ass. Hold on. Oh, you gotta hear that again.
You'd be better off getting anal fucked by a walrus with elephantiasis of the dick.
Oh, God. Holy shit, I love it. It's insane.
What a fucking disgrace to the mouse's legacy.
No, really? I had no idea. All right, we'll do some Guy Fieri. I'll probably Guy Fieri. Wait, did I spell it wrong? Yeah. Pootie Dubs. We'll do them all. I know
Triple D in the house, boys. You already know what it is. We're out here in Ipukapaw, which reminds me of my college frat days. I was a part of Delta Delta Delta. And for initiation, you had to throw up every single...
You know that he was definitely one of the frat boys. He was headbutting fucking walls at every college dorm, every frat party he was at.
Meal and learn how to survive off your own vomit. It taught me how to regurgitate, and it taught me how to be the man that I am today. With that said, let's go get some grub, bro. Welcome to the alley. Not only is it a restaurant, but it's a bowling alley.
Here is your 3-strike turkey plate.
Stuff me like a bowling ball.
One got a ball chicken? Yes, it's just how I got a ball in the game of bowling. There is no escape.
And our chef today appears to be a big fan. All right, chow down, fat. What's the big idea with the hairdo, huh? You Super Saiyan?
You are my idol. I have been studying you my whole life, hoping someday I could go to Flavor Town and you can teach me.
No shit. Sensei Yeti's got a nice ring to it. Konnichiwa. Do you guys understand me? Watashi wa kakushite desu.
Well, if you want to get that bone juice, you gotta suck it right off the bone.
Okay. So you want to master the art of Fieri Fu. Let me see what you got.
Do you like to eat a soup?
Well, my blood type is broth.
We've detected copyrighted audio and video in your stream. Your stream may be temporarily blocked. Of course. Of course. All right, good. So I can make the magic happen. I will, actually, we should go back to Chris the Narc's video anyway. Yeah, well, listen, man, I don't make the rules. We've done Vic Berger. He hasn't put anything new up unless he has. Yeah, it is what it is. We wanted to finish that anyway. I forgot about it, actually. No, here it is. Here it is.
I don't get that.
All right, so let me fix the title. I was going to say, I bet you he gets a lot of those videos like blocked in certain countries and shit, even though it's fucking parody and falls under fair use, but whatever.
Like, I don't even know how
Yeah,
to count.
thank you. Good catch. Cover the chat again for cucumber prevention. You are excellent. I forgot about that. We don't want the cucumber ruining our good time. Very good call. Let me make me bigger. There we go. We are now protected from any cucumber attacks. No sexual assault will be happening here. Oh, the mic's on. The mic's on. Been all down the whole time, huh?
Calibrated TV properly, and that just sounds wrong to me. A complete fucking noob on the situation. That's just mind-blowing to me, Classy, that he thinks he can get away with that. What was that? He attacked him for child abuse. What? Wait, Classy, back up.
Here's what I'm going to do. Because it makes it easier to organize. I'm going to end this stream. And then I'll start another one for this so people don't get confused and be like, what the fuck? I was here for watching Phil. So 5 minutes, be right back. It'll work better. It's a better way to organize it.